Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. Oh phenomenal. Exactly how good was the Brazilian striker? Is it true that he is remembered just for what he could have been without his injuries? Or did he actually show extraordinary things for which he can be considered among the best in history? Class of 1976, Ronaldo was strong, had true striker instinct, quickness, dribbling and efficacy. His best characteristic was without doubt the ability of moving with the ball at supersonic speed, which made him unpredictable and uncatchable. He made his debut at 16 for Cruzeiro in Brazil, where in a year and a half he scored 34 goals in 35 league games, an incredible average if we consider his age, which gained him a call for the 1994 World Cup. Brazil win it even if Ronaldo doesn't play a single minute, but the presence of a 17-year-old in a team full of champions hints that guy was an early and a special talent. The top scorer of the Mineiro League and of the Brazilian Super Cup with 8 goals in 4 games is bought by PSV. The Dutch league was good, as Ajax will win the Champions League that same season, reaching again the final on the following year. The 18-year-old Ronaldo scores 30 league goals for a total of 35 in 36 games. Let's make sure you heard it right, 18 years old. An injury disrupts the 95-96 season, but Ronaldo still manages to score 19 goals in 21 games, of which 6 in 5 games in an important competition like the UEFA Cup. After winning the Dutch Cup, Ronaldo is ready to show his worth in the real scene, that he is a true talent and that few like him have existed before. Not yet 20, he moves to Barcelona. Let's see what he's really made of, say some. Well, in the 96-97 season, Ronaldo scores 34 league goals. In total, he gets 12 assists and 47 goals in 49 games across the whole season. A monstrous number which aided Barcelona in winning the Copa del Rey, the Cup Winners' Cup and the Spanish Super Cup, while Ronaldo is the La Liga top scorer. He will finish second in the Ballon d'Or, just 3 points shy of winner Matthias Sammer. Further to all of this, he will win the Confederations Cup with Brazil. Before turning 21, Ronaldo wins the Golden Boot and scores 14 goals in 19 games for Brazil. He will also win the Ballon d'Or the following season. Have you seen anybody coming to Barcelona and do this at 20? Ronaldo has scored 145 professional goals in his first 153 games for club, plus 20 goals in 29 cups for Brazil. Most players dream of scoring 20 goals for their country. Ronaldo has done this at 20. Messi has scored 53 goals in 142 games before turning 21, while Cristiano Ronaldo 32 in 170 games. Nobody has ever been this good at Ronaldo's age. July 1997. Inter pay the close to buy Ronaldo, who joins the most competitive league in the world at the time. Inter comes so close to a title that had been missing for 9 years, against a Juventus featuring Del Piero, Inzaghi and Zidane. Ronaldo scores 25 goals in 32 league games, plus 9 in 15 cup games. He ends the season with 34 goals in 47 games, winning the UEFA Cup with one of the best individual performances ever against nothing less than Alessandro Nesta. At 21, Ronaldo also takes the scene of the World Cup, scoring 4 goals in 7 games, driving Brazil to the final where they are defeated by France. There come 9 more goals from the national team at 21. His numbers now say that he scored 179 goals in 200 games, plus 29 in 44 cups. Impressive. Who knows where such a talent can go? Unfortunately, there come the first problems, which end in tragedy a few seasons later. In 98-99, Ronaldo will only play 19 league games due to injuries, still scoring 15 goals and coming second in the Ballon d'Or to Zidane. Ronaldo also wins the Copa America in the summer, scoring 5 goals in 6 games. However, after just 7 games of the 1999-2000 season, Ronaldo is injured against Lecce and ruptured a tendon in his knee. He's back towards the end of the season in the Coppa Italia final, but after just 6 minutes from coming on, his tendon completely snaps. It will be a year and a half until he makes his return. Inter are hardly fighting for the league title, but a bad relationship with coach Cooper means that Ronaldo has a severe lack of playing time. He only has 10 league games, scoring 7 goals and giving 3 assists. Basically, with Ronaldo on the pitch, the team scores every 60 minutes just because of him. But it's not enough for Cooper. Ronaldo finds himself on the bench, and Inter lose the title in the infamous game against Lazio on the 5th of May. His only trophy with the Nerazzurri remains the UEFA Cup, because Ronaldo, after the World Cup, moves to Madrid. His arguments with Cooper are too much, and President Moratti has to choose between him and the manager. Moratti will choose Cooper. Who knows if with next year's second place in the Champions League semi-final they reached, he didn't regret it. With Ronaldo in full form, great things could be done. This is because Ronaldo shows up as an absolute protagonist in Madrid. After a World Cup dominated by Brazil, Ronaldo scores a brace in the final against Germany, netting 8 goals in 7 games. Impressive numbers. He reaches Madrid with 194 goals in 252 games in his shoulders, plus 45 in 64 caps. He's still 25 and has already scored almost 250 goals. With the Blancos, he will net 23 goals in 31 league games, plus 6 in the Champions League, continuing on a similar average to the years before his injury. He will win the second Ballon d'Or of his career after claiming La Liga and the club's World Cup. He keeps prolific the following year, netting 24 league goals plus 7 in the other competitions. At 27, Ronaldo has always scored at least 30 goals when he played more than 30 games a season. However, here comes his decline. He will still get 8 goals in 16 caps for Brazil, but they will become less and less. Despite the weight problems, he will remain a phenomenon, but unfortunately not at the same peak. He gets 21 goals in the 2004-2005 season, while only 14 in the 23 games the next year, where he suffers injuries and the new presence of Van Nistelrooy in attack. Ronaldo is overweight, and the bad relationship with Fabio Capello means that he's pushed away. In 177 games for Real Madrid, he still got 104 goals. A fair number, but for a player in his mid-20s, it's a decline if we consider he got 179 goals in 200 games for clubs, aged 17 to 21. Ronaldo will score 3 more goals at the World Cup, becoming at the time the most prolific player ever, scoring 15 goals in 19 games in the final phase. He will still be on average of higher than a goal in 2 games in his successive years. Another adventure with dramatic injuries at Milan will see him score 7 goals in 14 games before moving to Corinthians. He will score 35 goals in 69 games, winning the Paulista League. He will retire young, at 34, ending a career that started with incredible numbers. Fabio Cannavaro, the last defender to win the Ballon d'Or, will compare Ronaldo's figure to the one of Pelé and Maradona in their era. Paolo Maldini, Figo, Zidane will all say he was the best player they played with. Let's not forget Ronaldo played in an era where football was not as offensive as it was today, and less goals were scored. A 30-goal season at the time could compare to the one of 45 nowadays. Despite not having the continuity in the later years, the peak reached from Ronaldo probably exceeds the one of any other player. Without forgetting, he reached it when he was 20. At 27, Ronaldo had won 2 Ballon d'Ors, finished twice second, had won 5 competitions with Brazil and a streak of clubs and individual trophies. He had 267 goals in 344 games and 53 goals in 79 caps, basically having skipped 3 full seasons. That is why it should be unfair to say Ronaldo is only remembered for what he could have been. If it was for the injuries, the weight problems, the lack of discipline, well, if we just consider the peak of Ronaldo's career, still, what he left to football was hardly matched by anyone.